We look forward to seeing you Friday over at Bearden.
Thanks, Eric.
It's Coach Jason Mayfield. His Lady Admirals are now 12-3 on the season, 6-3 in the district as they win here tonight 73-44. And we turn our attention to the boys matchup. And it's two teams that are closely bunched in the District 4 standings as William Blount coming in 4-5, Farragut 5-4. And the Admirals will take the floor. Elisha Brabson will jump for Farragut, and for William Blount to jump, it'll be Trey Clemmer as we get this game started. William Blount in its road orange, Farragut in the home white, and the Admirals will control the opening tip. Again, Farragut won 63-51 back on January 5th. Admirals trying to lob back door, and William Blount screened off the back door and came away with a steal. So Farragut with a turnover on the first possession of the ball game, and William Blount's going to give it right back. As penetrating into the lane when Marshall Cooper rifled a pass on the right wing wide of the mark. And so Farragut gets the ball right back as that one sails into the Admiral bench. William Blount 9-11 overall. Farragut coming off a 58-44 loss on Saturday at Cleveland. And so the Admirals are 7-8 overall. Foul on Cole Gibson. His first of the ball game. Farragut, Isaiah Smith, Ryan Neal, Dallas Carbaugh, Elisha Brabson, and Jack Carasso, the starting five tonight for Coach John Higgins, who of course is assisted by Josh Gregory, Justin Wakefield, David Dawson. Neal looks inside for Carbaugh. Carbaugh, nice job collecting that pass. It goes up with the left hand and scores. Carbaugh with the basket. William Blount looks down low, right block. Clemmer there, double teamed by Neal and Carasso. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Governors. William Blount coached by Kevin Wendell. He's assisted by Jordan Conley, Zach Walker, and Jeremy Majeski. Inbound feed off the baseline comes out top to Cole Gibson. Gibson down the left side of the lane, has his dribble knocked away by Brabson, grabs it back into the corner to Lingenfelter. Now high post to England. England moves closer, can't hit from in close. Farragut with the rebound. Carbaugh in front court, Brabson with it. Brabson working on Gibson to the right block, and Gibson blocks the shot. Nicely done by Gibson, but Brabson avoided a travel, didn't come back down with it, still in his possession. Moves out onto the right wing, and Coach Higgins uses a timeout. 30-second timeout being used early on by Farragut head coach John Higgins as the Admirals leading 2-0 on a basket by Dallas Carbaugh. So don't believe I set the starting five of William Blount as they're not doing the introduction of the starting lineups this season, at least not in January. They haven't been here at Farragut, but it's Cole Gibson, Marshall Cooper, Caleb Lingenfelter, Trey Clemmer, and Jake England for Coach Wendell. And again, Farragut's got Ryan Neal, Dallas Carbaugh, Isaiah Smith, Elisha Brabson, and Jack Carasso. Admirals with the ball coming out of the timeout. Neal out top, driving down the lane with the right hand. Tough shot. Somehow got it between two defenders at the rim, and Neal scores as Farragut leads 4-0. 2 minutes in, William Blount with the basketball. Marshall Cooper, let's see, out here to Lingenfelter, who's guarded by Brabson. Baseline, Gibson driving right side. Ball's knocked away, out of bounds. William Blount with it. Good defense by the Admirals. It'll be Gibson to inbound. And it comes to Clemmer on the baseline. Gives it off for a short jumper right in front by Lingenfelter is good. William Blount's on the board as Lingenfelter buries the short jumper. Farragut's Ryan Neal in front court. Comes to a stop, picks up his dribble, gives to Smith on the left wing, who quickly gives it right back to Ryan Neal. Neal drifts right, gives to Brabson. Carbaugh pops out top, takes the pass from Brabson. Makes a move into the lane. Tough shot by Dallas. Goes off the window. Carbaugh, one-on-one move in the paint. Tough shot. He's got 4. Farragut leads 6-2. Carbaugh, good defense out top on Jake England. Almost knocked it loose. England now with the ball left side. Gives to Gibson, top of the key, working against Smith. Off to Lingenfelter, moves to the right elbow. William Blount around left side to Cooper. Cooper to Lingenfelter. Now it's going to be an elbow jumper, no good by Klimmer. And Carasso crashed into him. And so Jack picks up the first foul of the game against the Admirals. After the shot, so William Blount with possession. Ball goes in rear court to Lingenfelter. Lingenfelter, bounce pass, right baseline. Klimmer, shot, no good. Carasso tips it, Brabson collects it. Gives to Neal. Neal in front court for the Admirals. To Smith, right side, head fakes a three. Drives in off the wing. Shot good on the drive by Isaiah Smith. So Farragut leads 8-2. Farragut in front court with it. Smith feeds Brabson. Brabson trying to dunk it. Couldn't get it up over the lip of the rim, but Carbaugh is there to collect it, puts it up, and puts it in. So Carbaugh now with 6 points. And Carasso steps in front of a pass in the corner intended for Klimmer. Farragut with a steal. Admirals in front court looking down low for Brabson. It's going to be thrown away. Farragut in transition turns it over. William Blount subbing. Governors going inside to Klimmer. Quickly to the corner to Gibson. Comes back to Klimmer for a mid-range jumper. Right side, no good. Carbaugh, the rebound. Carbaugh's been doing a job on the boards of late in front court. Off to Brabson. Brabson guarded by Matthew Klimmer. Isaiah Smith, right side with a three-pointer. Good. Isaiah Smith with the first from long range for the Admirals. And Farragut leads 13-2. And I tell you, got to like the way Farragut's running. It's half court. That's the first three that the Admirals, I believe, have attempted. So Smith with that three-pointer from the right side after the Admirals had gotten 10, leading 10-2 without having to resort to the three. Take what's open, but don't necessarily get three happy, and certainly that has not been the case here at the outset. Farragut's done a nice job running its sets. Baskets by Dallas Carbaugh. He's got three of them. Smith with a nice drive to the bucket after head faking a three. Ryan Neal with a nice shot as well on a drive to the basket. So 13-2, Farragut leading, 3:15 to play, opening quarter as coming out of the timeout. William Blount with the basketball. Caden Williamson in the lane for the Governors, just checked into the lineup. Shot halfway down, comes out, and the Admirals rebounded away. Ryan Neal in front court goes to Isaiah Smith. Smith driving on the baseline, hand-checked and fouled by Cole Gibson. I believe that's going to be his second. And he'll have both of William Blount's fouls. So Marshall Cooper will replace Cole Gibson. Also checking into the lineup for William Blount, Jake England. He returns to the lineup, spelling Caleb Lingenfelter. Just under 3 minutes to go. Just under 3 minutes to go in our opening quarter. And Farragut with the ball, baseline right. Ryan Neal inbounding. Smith is open right side, but instead they lob it out top to Brabson. Left side, Carbaugh sizes up a three. It was on line, but it was too strong. Rebounded away on the weak side by Matthew Klimmer. William Blount in front court as Williamson out top, guarded by Brabson. Williamson to the left elbow, picks up his dribble, gives it out to England between the circles, guarded there by Ryan Neal. Now to Marshall Cooper, guarded by Smith. Back left to England. They look inside to Riley Everett. Sophomore's entered the lineup for William Blount. Lost a handle on it, grabs it back, drives to the basket, and missed on the drive. Brabson claims it, gives to Neal. Neal in front court, pulls up in the paint. Shot is blocked by Everett, but out to Brabson. Taps it over to Smith on the left wing for the Admirals. Smith then runs into a wall in Everett, but the ball makes it over to Ryan Neal as the Admirals retain possession. Neal spinning in the lane with the left hand. Good. Ryan Neal showing a little versatility, and now William Blount loses a dribble. It's going to be picked up by Brabson. Brabson driving in front court and lost a handle on it as he went to try to dunk it, it appeared. And so Farragut in front court, or excuse me, William Blount in front court, trailing 15-2 with 1:35 to play. Opening quarter. And Carbaugh, we'll change that. Yes, Carbaugh is going to be assessed the foul. His first, team second. Pretty good defense, obviously, by the Admirals here early on, holding the Governors to a mere 2 points with 90 seconds to play in the opening quarter. Farragut's gotten 6 from Carbaugh, 5 from Smith, and 4 from Neal. Caleb Lingenfelter has William Blount's only basket. This is Matthew Klimmer driving to the bucket, and they call him for taking steps. It looked like to me he might have walked as soon as he took that pass, maybe didn't get the ball to the floor quickly enough. They didn't get him for that. Instead, they got him for the traveling violation as he approached the right block. So that's turnover number 4, I do believe, for William Blount. Carbaugh, left side to Ryan Neal. Isaiah Smith pops out top, guarded by Everett, drives on him into the lane. And Governors converge on Smith, and they're going to give the foul to Riley Everett. It'll be his first and the team third. William Blount's got Lingenfelter and Klimmer back at the scorer's table. Trey Klimmer, that is. Smith. Free throw good. Another one coming for the Farragut Junior. Everett leaves the lineup for William Blount, as does Gibson. Second toss for Smith is good. So 7 for Isaiah, and Farragut leads 17-2. 55 seconds to play, opening quarter. Klimmer from the top of the key. Three-pointer, no good. Isaiah Smith the rebound. And the Admirals want to run in front court. It's going to be stolen away. Pass stolen by Cooper. Cooper coming back the other way, and William Blount was running interference for him. So it's going to be an offensive foul as Caden Williamson was trying to screen off the defender. That was a very literal moving screen. And so the teams exchanging turnovers as Farragut gets it back, leading 17-2. And now Brabson can't handle, lost a handle on his dribble and carried the basketball. 36.8 seconds remaining. First quarter, William Blount gets the ball back. Lingenfelter at the point, guarded by Brabson. Left side pass to Williamson. He'll try a three and hits it. First three of the ball game for William Blount is senior Caden Williamson hits a three from the left wing. Farragut in front court, Isaiah Smith. Here comes the trap on Smith on the left wing. Gets it off to Brabson. Sizes up a very long three from out top. No good. Ball off the back of the rim, goes up and hits the basket support and will belong to William Blount. 15.8 seconds to play as William Blount rolls it in. Lingenfelter picks it up. Brabson picks him up defensively at midcourt. Right side to Cooper, guarded by Smith. Inside to England, kick out. Left side three is going to be no good by Lingenfelter. Putback is going to be no good by England. And the first quarter comes to a close as Carbaugh secures the weak side rebound. And the Admirals with a 17-5 lead after one. We'll get a 1-minute break and return with second quarter action in our boys contest on the other side as you listen to Farragut High School Hoops, presented by Pilot Food Marts on 105.3 WFIV.
105.3 WFIV, Loudon, Farragut, Lenore City.
Hey, Rick Terry here with Rick Terry Jewelry Designs. We've gotten so many calls. Are you open? Are you doing jewelry work? And the answer is yes. Only a few small changes. Repair times are a little longer. Jewelry design consultations are done by appointment, but the same great service you've always expected is what you'll get. And in our brand new, totally redesigned jewelry store. It's spacious, clean, and safe. If you haven't been in, you've got to come see. Rick Terry Jewelry Designs, we want to be your jeweler.
Shop Farragut wishes you and the entire Admiral Sports Nation much success and happiness this exciting season, and reminds you to shop Farragut all year long. Your Farragut retailers, restaurants, and service providers have worked hard to make your shopping easy and a bargain. Follow Shop Farragut on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to get all of the deals and discounts you need. Go Admirals!
Governors with first possession of the second quarter as England takes a pass on the right block. Kick out to Klemmer. Top of the key three. No good. Lingenfelter battling for the rebound. Can't hang on to it. Neal comes away with the basketball into front court for the Admirals. Over into the right corner to Isaiah Smith. They quickly double him. Loops it back out top to Brabson. Brabson to Carball, top of the key. Carball spinning in the paint. Up and under move with the left hand. A little too strong. Put back by Smith. Good. Isaiah Smith on the offensive glass. He's got 9, and the Admirals lead 19-5. William Blount in front court. Pass comes to Williamson on the right wing. Drives to the block. Double teamed. Kicks it back out. Lingenfelter will try a three and hits it. Lingenfelter with his second basket. First from long range. William Blount's second three. And Farragut leads 19-8. 7 minutes to go until halftime. Ryan Neal in front court to Dallas Carball. Out high. Carball to Neal. Neal comes around left side. Puts one up off the window. Carball's going to be undercut as he goes for a rebound. And a little slow to get up. Pops back up. Lingenfelter is given the foul, I do believe. Be his first and the team fifth. Farragut with the ball. Baseline left. Neal. Inbound Smith. Long three-pointer for Isaiah. No good. Carasso with a rebound. Extending, going up over the William Blount players that appeared to have him boxed out. Farragut's Ryan Neal. Down low to Carball. Carball misses. Grabs his own miss. Goes back up with it and scores. Carball sticks with it, and he's got 8, and the Admirals lead 21-8. Into front court, Lingenfelter. Guarded by Brabson, works back and forth off the screen set by England. Everett takes the pass, gives off to Maiden. Maiden, runner, right side with the right hand, no good. Put back by Riley Everett, good. Everett on the offensive glass, scores. Second chance basket for William Blount, 21-10, the Admirals by 11. Ryan Neal inside Carball, defenders slip down, ball those knocked away from Carball. William Blount with a steal. Into front court, Lingenfelter. Out high to Maiden. Maiden down low with the pass to Riley Everett, and Everett going up for a shot on the left block is going to be hammered. Jack Carasso becomes first Admiral with 2 fouls. And Riley Everett, sophomore for the Governors, will attempt their first free throws of the night. As Everett with the first toss. Good. Lingenfelter has 5. Williamson with a 3-pointer, his lone basket. Everett now has 3 for William Blount. Brabson and Carasso check out of the lineup for Farragut as Lucas Arnold has entered the lineup. Second toss, like the first, is good for Riley Everett of William Blount. Farragut leads 21-12. Ryan Neal, Dallas Carball, Isaiah Smith, Lucas Arnold, and Brandon Cuevas on the floor now for Coach Higgins. Cuevas takes a pass, left wing, gives it back to Carball, out high left side. Ryan Neal with the ball, moves left, gives to Cuevas. He dribbles out top, gives it over at the right hash to Smith. To Carball between the circles. Lingenfelter reached for the steal, didn't quite get there in time. Now to Neal. Neal driving the lane, lost a handle on it. Taken away by William Blount. Governors in front court, and Farragut takes it back. Ball is stripped. They throw it ahead to Isaiah Smith. Smith steps around a defender and scores. Smith has 11 as William Blount quickly back the other way, and Cooper all the way to the basket, fouled. They give the personal to Farragut's Lucas Arnold. It'll be his first and the team fourth, and will result in Marshall Cooper shooting a couple of free throws. First of which is no good. Cooper, a senior, had 10 points in the earlier matchup with Farragut. Williams Blount's leading scorer in that game was Trey Clemmer, who had 12. Farragut's leading scorer in the first matchup, Carter Mayfield, with 15. Second toss, no good. So Cooper misses them both. Farragut also had Dylan Atwell in double figures with 11. Ryan Neal, three-pointer out top. No good. Rebounded away by William Blount's Matthew Clemmer. Speaking of Mayfield and Atwell, let's see, Atwell is in street clothes. Here's William Blount with a three-pointer from out top. It is no good. Rebounded away by Isaiah Smith. Farragut in front court. Smith off to Carbaugh. Gives it back to Smith. Smith pulls up left side from 15 off the back of the rim. Rebounded away by William Blount's Riley Everett. Governors trailing 23-12 as Caleb Lingenfelter to Everett. Top of the key, right side Cooper. Now Maiden into the paint for William Blount. Gives back on the perimeter to Cooper. Moves to the baseline and into the paint. It's stolen away. Carbaugh with the steal for the Admirals as William Blount turns it over for the 7th time. Ryan Neal in front court. Gives to Cuevas. Brandon with a three from the left wing. No good. William Blount saves it in to Farragut's Ryan Neal. In close. Neal hits the short jumper. I'm not sure William Blount had to save that. They could have let that go out of bounds, but Farragut gets a pretty easy shot as a result. Admirals leading 25-12. Neal converting the basket as this is going to be William Blount. Little pick and roll action. Clemmer inside. That's Matthew Clemmer. Unable to hit with a little baby hook. Ball gets tipped out. Farragut's Lucas Arnold picks it up. Gives to Brandon Cuevas. Cuevas to Carbaugh. Carbaugh into the corner to Isaiah Smith for a three. No good. Carbaugh, though, with the rebound. Out top to Ryan Neal for a three. Good. Ryan Neal with the three-pointer as Dallas Carbaugh keeps it alive. And the Admirals with the second chance. It's Neal converting. He's now got 9, and the Admirals lead 28-12. 2:45 to go until halftime. As Maiden working against Cuevas. Whistle sounds, foul on the Admirals. It'll be Brandon Cuevas. His first and the team 5th. William Blount subbing en masse. All right, they got 4 players coming in to the ball game. Farragut subbing also with Jake Bishop. Inbounding for the Governors, Caden Williamson. Williamson in the corner to England. Into Clemmer, Jake Clemmer that is. Out to Matthew Clemmer out top. One dribble, picks it up, gives right corner, Williamson. Williamson back on the wing for a three-point attempt that is no good by England. Clemmer keeps it alive, gives to his brother for a shot inside, no good. Another offensive rebound into the corner for a three by Maiden, no good. Another try inside, and finally Farragut comes away with a rebound. It's Lucas Arnold, 2-on-1 break. Isaiah Smith feeds Brandon Cuevas for a layup, missed it. Rebounded away by William Blount. Williamson back the other way for the Governors. 2:05 to play first half. Driving on Bishop. And a foul before the shot as Jake Bishop picks up his first foul and the team 6th. So William Blount's in the bonus the rest of the first half. 2:03 to go until halftime as the Governors inbound to Clemmer. On the right block, working against Arnold. Powers up a shot, no good, but drew contact and, as a result, a couple of free throws. Second on Arnold, right? And at the free throw line for the Governors is Trey Clemmer. Again, Matthew Clemmer and Trey Clemmer. Trey's the senior, Matthew's the sophomore, 14 and 15. And number 14, Trey Clemmer, with the first free throw good. Second one's good as well. Previously mentioned, he was the leading scorer for William Blount in the earlier matchup back on January 5th with 12 points. Those are his first 2 points tonight. 1:50 to go until halftime. Farragut leading 28-14. Jake Bishop down the right side of the lane, tries to bounce it through the paint to Arnold on the left block, and William Blount knocks it out of bounds. Farragut's ball underneath its own basket. Brandon Cuevas to inbound. As it comes in out top, and it's stolen away. They're trying to get it to Isaiah Smith, but Williamson with the steal, and he'll drive for a layup at the other end. Farragut with its 8th turnover. Ryan Neal going back to the scorer's table as Elisha Brabson walks it in front court with 90 seconds to play in the first half. Farragut leading by 12. Cuevas takes a pass in the corner, drives baseline, shut down, back out to Brabson. Through the lane goes Elisha with the right hand. The rim would not accept it. Hung up there for a couple of seconds. Looked like it was going down, but it would not. And then Farragut fouls on a rebound attempt. Arnold picks up his 3rd foul. And so we'll walk to the other end in order for Matthew Clemmer to shoot shoot the bonus. We'll see. Arnold out of the ball game. Brandon Cuevas out of the ball game. Farragut's Jack Carasso back into the lineup, as is Ryan Neal. So Carasso and Neal join Smith, Brabson, and Bishop. Free throw is good by Clemmer, earning a bonus toss, his first point of the night. So Trey Clemmer hit a pair of free throws a moment ago. Now Matthew Clemmer hits one, earns the bonus toss. The second is no good. Brabson with a good rebound for the Admirals. Elisha in front court, his pass deflected, but right to Bishop on the right baseline. Bishop's going to be bumped and fouled by Matthew Clemmer. It'll be, I believe, the first on Clemmer and the 6th on William Blount as a team. 1:10 to play first half. Farragut leading 28-17. Admirals led 28-12. So William Blount with a 5-0 run. And Neal, guarded by Jed Zappa, into the ballgame for the first time. Left side to Isaiah Smith, pulls up at the elbow left side. Back on the left wing to Neal, drives baseline. Ball's knocked away from him from behind, and then ricochets off of William Blount's Trey Clemmer out of bounds. Farragut's ball underneath its own basket. 46 seconds to go in our second quarter. Admirals led 17-5 at the quarter break after leading 17-2 previously. This is going to be Ryan Neal out top. Three-pointer, good. William Blount just didn't have anybody anywhere close to Neal, and he buries his second three of the first half. He's got 12 to lead all scores. 31-17, Farragut by 14. 25 seconds to go until the break. As dribbling it out high, Caden Williamson, guarded by Isaiah Smith, gives off to England. On him, Jake Bishop. Back to Williamson. Williamson at the top of the key, backs it out with 8 seconds to go. Left side, England driving on Brabson, and then pivots around him, but took an extra step to do so. So William Blount with the turnover, and the Admirals will inbound. Smith in rear court, lets fly, and the whistle sounds. First half comes to a close. That shot well off the mark. Isaiah letting the official know that as he heaved that from behind well behind the timeline, he was shoved. That would not have been a good foul from William Blount, awarding Smith 3 free throws on a desperation heave such as that. But there was no whistle, and so Farragut goes to the locker room leading 31-17. We'll get a 2-minute break and return to look at the first half numbers on the other side. You're listening to Farragut High School basketball presented by Pilot Food Marts on Farragut's Independent Voice, 105.3 WFIV.
105.3 WFIV, Loudon, Farragut, Lenore City.
Winter is here. That means it's time for the Climatize Heating and Cooling Winter Maintenance Safety Inspection. Make sure your heat pump or gas furnace is ready for winter. Get peace of mind when you call Climatize Heating and Cooling today or go to ClimatizeTennessee.com.
Climatize.
Persian Galleries is pleased to invite you to visit their new and more spacious showroom located in Western Plaza. This is the perfect time to make your dreams come true. Persian Galleries has gathered the finest selection of Persian and decorative rugs from all over the world at the best prices ever. Whether you're looking for a specific type of rug like antique tradition, silk and new modern, or contemporary, Persian Galleries provides only the highest quality rugs. Persian Galleries also offers many services such as trade, cleaning, repair, and appraisal to ensure the life of your rugs. Call today, 558-8777, or visit our website at PersianGalleriesKnoxville.com, located in Western Plaza next to the Fresh Market.
I had a guy tell me that his insurance company would not cover his key fob when it was stolen from his vehicle. You guessed it, Erie would have. Did you know that Erie's auto product has 30 extra features? How about Erie Rate Lock or new auto security? Erie continues to be a pioneer in the insurance industry. I ask you this, what good is a funny commercial hyping upfront savings when you buy an inferior product? Call Bryan Insurance Group, 865-951-7993, or visit us online at bryaninsurance.com.
Hey folks, Gerald Nessa with Ted Russell Nissan, and we're serving all your automotive needs.
My brakes are worn out.
Bring it. Our service department has full-line certified technicians.
I need a brand new set of tires.
Bring it. We have the best prices on all major tire brands.
I need help with my credit to buy a new Nissan.
Bring it. We have 4 certified financial managers to help you get the payment you're looking for.
I need to rent a Nissan for our vacation.
Bring it. Our friendly rental department has low rates.
Well, I got an old sled to trade in.
Bring it. If it'll drive, it's worth $5,500. Only Ted Russell Nissan on Kingston.
Lead the visiting Governors of William Blount. It was Farragut leading 17-2 late in the first quarter. William Blount got the final 3 of that opening stanza, and so Farragut was up by 12 at the quarter break, 17-5. Admiral's biggest lead in the second quarter, I do believe, was at 28-12, and currently the lead is 14, 31-17. Farragut with a 14-12 second quarter advantage over the Governors. I had both teams with 8 first-half turnovers. Looking at the individual scoring, first for William Blount, Caden Williamson with 5 points included in his total, 3-pointer. Marshall Cooper, 0 of 2 from the line. He did not score. It was Caleb Lingenfelter with 5 first-half points included in his total, a 3-pointer. Trey Clemmer, 2 of 2 from the line, 2 points. Matthew Clemmer, 1 of 2 from the line for 1 point. Riley Everett, 2 of 2 from the line, 4 points for the sophomore Everett. So William Blount's 5 of 8 from the foul line, 63%, and a couple of 3-pointers, 1 apiece from Caden Williamson and Caleb Lingenfelter. As for Farragut, Ryan Neal leading the way offensively. A couple of 3-pointers for the junior, 12 points in the first half for Neal. Isaiah Smith nipping at his heels with 11 first-half points. Smith 2 of 2 from the line, 1 3-pointer. And the only other Admiral to score, Dallas Carbaugh, with 8 points. So Farragut 2 of 2 from the line and 3 3-pointers. And William Blount was 5 of 8 from the line and also had a pair of threes as the Admirals lead it by 14 at intermission, 31-17. We'll get a 2-minute break, return with more on the other side as you listen to Farragut High School basketball presented by Pilot Food Marts on Farragut's independent voice, 105.3 WFIV.
At your nearby Pilot Food Mart, there's a refreshing drink special waiting for you, and it's only 99 cents. Any size fountain drink, icy, or coffee is right inside, and just 99 cents every day. With your Pilot My Rewards card, get 3 cents off every gallon of gas, and find additional specials inside the store. Drink specials, gas savings, regular specials. Get your Pilot My Rewards card today. Pilot, we're right on your way.
Hi, this is Dave from VG's Bakery. Circumstances have forced us to change the way we do business, but nothing will change the pride and love we have for baking the finest baked goods. Go to vgsbakery.com to check out our curbside menu we offer Tuesday through Friday weekly. And our cake department is ready to create your beautiful and delicious special occasion cakes. Pastries, cookies, bread, and desserts, all made by hands that care. VG's Bakery, handcrafted baked goods. Oh yeah.
Are your auto and homeowner insurance rates scary? Does your health and Medicare frighten you? Who are you going to call? The Swaggerty Insurance Group, of course. The Swaggerty Insurance Group, an independent agency serving all of East Tennessee, will guide you and give you the personal attention you need to find the coverage that's right for you at a price that fits your budget. Call the Swaggerty Insurance Group today at 865-281-3529 or visit us at GetYourSwagCovered.com for a free one-on-one consultation to evaluate your needs. Get your swag covered.
Shop Farragut wishes you and the entire Admiral Sports Nation much success and happiness this exciting season and reminds you to shop Farragut all year long. Your Farragut retailers, restaurants, and service providers have worked hard to make your shopping easy and a bargain. Follow Shop Farragut on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to get all of the deals and discounts you need. Go Admirals!
Lead here at Lynn Sexton Gymnasium over the visiting William Blount Governors 31-17 at halftime as Farragut with only 3 players in the scoring column, but that's getting it done though. Ryan Neal with 12, Isaiah Smith with 11, Dallas Carbaugh with 8. Meanwhile, William Blount being led by Caden Williamson and Caleb Lingenfelter with 5 points apiece as the Admirals come in 7-8 overall, 5-4 in the district. Admirals last played on Saturday down at Cleveland, fell 58-44. Their last district matchup, loss to West, was disappointing, got away from them in the fourth quarter as the Rebels rallied late here Friday night to defeat the Admirals at home 65-58. So that dropped the Admirals to 5-4 in the district and made tonight's district matchup even bigger in terms of the Admirals trying to do what they can to improve their standing, solidify their standing in the District 4 lineup. Right now they're third behind Bearden, which is 9-0, Maryville 7-2, Admirals again coming in 5-4, West 4-4, William Blount 4-5, Lenore City 3-6, Hardin Valley 2-6, and then Heritage 1-8. The other matchups tonight, Bearden's at Lenore City, Maryville welcomes West, and Hardin Valley is hosting Heritage. On the girls' side of things, one final has been reported, Heritage winning at Hardin Valley 56-25. So the Lady Mountaineers in second place in the district standings. They improved to 8-2. And of course, the other district girls final that we are well aware of was the Lady Admirals winning in convincing fashion tonight over William Blount, 73-44. Avery Strickland, Lady Admirals leading scorer with 21 points. Macy Barnes had 15, also in double figures. McCall Willis with 11, and Willis was outstanding defensively and on the glass. And same as far as on the defensive end could be said of Keely Rogers as well. So a good win for Coach Mayfield's Lady Admirals as they look forward to Friday night's matchup at Bearden. And we'll have the broadcast for you here on 105.3 WFIV. Girls will tip off at 6. We'll be on the air about 5 minutes ahead of that. And boys action typically follows at about 7:30. So if you are unable to attend in person, and there are still restrictions per the governor's executive order as to who can attend, I hope that you'll nonetheless continue to follow the Admirals and Lady Admirals, whether it be here on FM 105.3 WFIV, online WFIV.com. And of course the various video stream outlets, which include the Booster Club's live stream page and YouTube channel. Dylan Atwell's in street clothes, is looking for Carter earlier. I don't see him at all on the bench. Farragut short-handed tonight, obviously without Carter Mayfield or Dylan Atwell. But have played well, leading 31-17, and they have the first possession of the third quarter. Ryan Neal with a cut to the basket, and that is twice that Carbaugh has been undercut on the boards, and this time he's not as quick to bounce back up as Lingenfelter should be given the foul. 7:35 to play, just underway, third quarter, and Dallas Carbaugh took a hard spill as he collected yet another offensive rebound. Ryan Neal driving the lane, missed on the shot, and Carbaugh lands right on his tailbone. He gets up, heads off with a smile, so that's good to see, but I bet that's black and blue tomorrow. So first foul of the second half, and Admirals are going to get Jake Bishop into the lineup for Carbaugh, who's holding that right hip, upper tailbone area, lower back. Jack Carrasso, Elisha Brabson, Jake Bishop now joining Isaiah Smith and the inbounder Ryan Neal. Into Smith at the left hash mark. Now to Brabson, top of the key. William Blount. Man-to-man. Neal over a screen set by Carrasso with a three-pointer. Good. Ryan Neal's got 15. Got a good look thanks to Carrasso's screen, and the Admirals lead 34-17. William Blount inside. Shot's going to be put up. No good. Carrasso clears the rebound off the miss of Jake England. Farragut back the other way. Neal pulls up. Gives to Bishop, top of the key. Off to Brabson. Brabson sizes up a three, right side, off the back of the iron, no good. Rebounded away by Marshall Cooper, given to Lingenfelter. Lingenfelter in front court. Over on the right side to England. Into the corner to Gibson. Gibson dribbles it out top, guarded by Bishop. They swing it around left side to Lingenfelter. Brabson there defensively. Coming off a curl. Free throw line jumper. Cole Gibson, good. Cole Gibson with his first bucket of the ball game as he becomes the sixth Governor to score. 34-19, Farragut by 15. Carbaugh gently going to the scorer's table to return to the lineup as Bishop hands off to Neal out top. Right side, Isaiah Smith walked. Isaiah stutter stepped. A lot going on there. Isaiah was head faking a three and thinking about the drive and took a couple of stutter steps. So the Admirals with turnover number 9 of the night, leading by 15, 34-19. Carbaugh's back into the ball game, replacing Bishop. William Blount in front court, stepped on the baseline. Gibson took a pass as he cut underneath the bucket, but steps on the baseline, and so the Governors, after Farragut turned it over for the first time here in the third quarter, the Governors return the favor. Neal for Farragut, working it up against Lingenfelter. Here comes the double on him, gives to Smith in the left corner. Back out high left side to Ryan Neal. Carbaugh, top of the key, three-pointer. They invite him to shoot it. He does. Rims out, and then the ball tipped out of bounds, touched last by Farragut. William Blount's basketball. 5:45 to go third quarter as Lingenfelter brings it into front court. Brabson on him. Into the right corner, he goes for a three by Marshall Cooper. No good, ball's loose. William Blount hustling on the floor. We got a held ball. That was good hustle by Lingenfelter. It looked like Farragut should have had it. And on the alternate possession, William Blount retains possession. So Lingenfelter from the left baseline, inbounds to Clemmer. Trey Clemmer. Clemmer working against Carrasso. Shots blocked from behind, but Jack got him with the body. And I think that's the third foul of the game on Jack. So that's the third on Carrasso. Lucas Arnold of Farragut also has 3 fouls. I don't believe anybody besides Cole Gibson has any more than 1 foul for William Blount. Gibson has but 2. And so at the line for the Governors is Clemmer, who is 2 of 2 from the line tonight. First toss is good. Second toss is on its way, and it too is good. 34-21, Farragut by 13. 5.5 to go in the third. In rear court, Neal double team, gets it ahead to Carbaugh. Carbaugh in front court to Carrasso, and he walked. Carrasso Carrasso taking the pass from Carbaugh on the right block, trying a spin move, needed to dribble, and Farragut with its second turnover of the half, 10th of the night. 34-21, Farragut by 13, as Lingenfelter out high, bounces it off to Klemmer. His look from the left elbow, rims out, rebounded away by Brabson. Brabson in front court for the Admirals with 5 minutes to play in the third. Brabson into the paint, fade away from 14, good. Elisha Brabson with his first bucket of the night. Farragut leads 36-21. Lingenfelter drifts left, shot from 16, no good. Rebound though by the Governors. It's Cooper keeping it alive. Into the corner to Gibson for a three, no good. Smith had the rebound. It was knocked away from him. Then Carrasso grabbed it. It's knocked away from him, and Brabson picks it up. Brabson into front court with the Admirals leading by 15. Inside to Carbaugh, open in the lane. Shot good. Brabson with the quick pass, spotting his open teammate, and Carbaugh now has 10 points. Farragut still has, well, actually Brabson a moment ago became the fourth Admiral to score tonight. And William Blount, I thought, almost had thrown the ball out of bounds, but there was somebody home. Gibson over here in front of the William Blount bench comes up with that pass, gives to Klemmer out top, right side to Cooper. Klemmer screens for him. Cooper gives to England, top of the key, left side to Lingenfelter. Lingenfelter driving on Brabson, bounces it in the right corner to Gibson, now on the wing to Cooper. Top of the key, Klemmer. Left side, Lingenfelter. Good ball movement by the Governors, but Farragut doing a good job defensively being there. Here's Klemmer driving on Carrasso, lost a handle on it, and they say actually Farragut touched it. William Blount's going to use a 30-second timeout. Coach Wendell asking for that. With 3:43 to play in the third quarter, and Farragut leading 38-21. And the Admirals, having led 17-5 after one, we're up 31-17 at halftime, and 7-4 advantage for Farragut here in the third quarter. Three-pointer for Ryan Neal got things started. Elisha Brabson with a jumper in the paint, and Dallas Carbaugh scoring just a moment ago on the penetration and assist, the setup by Brabson. Meanwhile, William Blount's gotten a couple of free throws from Trey Klemmer in this third quarter, and Cole Gibson has scored a basket. Governors, inbound feed, and England in the paint, fouled by Elisha Brabson. First foul on Brabson, second foul on the Admirals in this second half, and it sends Jake England to the line to shoot a couple. First is good. Senior for William Blount adds his name to the scoring column. 7 Governors have scored now. England good on the second one as well. Farragut by 15, 38-23. Inbound to Isaiah Smith. Here comes the double on him in rear court. Ahead to Carbaugh. Farragut with a 2-on-1 break. Carbaugh all the way to the basket. Scores. Nicely done. As Carbaugh now with 12. William Blount quickly back the other way. Into the left corner. Gibson feeds Cooper for a three. No good. Rebound tipped. Controlled by the Admirals, Ryan Neal. Neal will bring it up against Lingenfelter. Loses it momentarily. Grabs it back into front court to Carbaugh, top of the key. Carbaugh hands to Isaiah Smith. Smith shoots the three, short. Rebounded away by Cooper. Cooper to Lingenfelter. William Blount in front court as Cooper gets a return feed. Working against Smith. Now gives to Klemmer. Klemmer driving the left baseline, misses everything, and Brabson comes up with it for the Admirals. 2:50 to play, third quarter. Brabson in front court to Smith. Smith, high post to Carbaugh. 15-foot jumper for Dallas is good. Carbaugh's got 14. And the Admirals lead 42-23 with 2:38 to play. Third quarter. Cooper with the ball for William Blount, left side, cutting through the lane. England takes the pass, pump fakes, got Farragut up in the air, knocks it home off the window, and was fouled. So an and one opportunity for William Blount as Jack Carrasso has his fourth foul. And England with his first field goal of the night. He's a perfect 2 of 2 from the line and will look to complete a 3-point play. Meanwhile, we've got all sorts of subs. Reagan Rogers enters the lineup. Lucas Arnold into the ball game. Toss is up and good by England, and now he will leave. Completing the 3-point play, he takes a seat on the bench, replaced by Matthew Klimmer. William Blount's got Riley Everett. Matthew Klimmer, well, first let's get you Farragut's going to inbound. It's going to be stolen away, and the Governors are going to score. As Cole Gibson gets the basket, I think Everett had the steal and the assist. And so Farragut working the ball up court in the hands of Isaiah Smith, leading 42-28. And it's thrown away. He was looking on the baseline for Reagan Rogers, and the Governors with the steal. Into the lane for William Blount goes Caden Williamson, and Williamson with a scoop with the right hand, good. And Coach Higgins going to use a timeout. It's 30-second timeout being used by Farragut with 1:59 to go in the third quarter, and the Admirals leading 42-30. Farragut without Dylan Atwell, without Carter Mayfield. Tonight they've dressed Reagan Rogers, and so he had just entered the lineup. We'll see who returns to the floor for Farragut. Looks like it's probably going to be the same 5. But the turnovers here in the third quarter starting to mount a bit. Big discrepancy in turnovers in the fourth quarter at the loss to West on Friday night, as the Admirals had led throughout and just let it get away. Against the press, Farragut throws it right into William Blount, and we're going to have a foul underneath as Everett is fouled by Neal. And so the Admirals threw it away on the inbound coming out of the timeout right at midcourt. Easy pickings for the Governors. It was Matthew Klimmer with the steal. And then down low to Everett, who was fouled by Neal. I believe it's his first foul of the night. And so Everett with the toss that is no good. Everett, William Blount, sophomore, now 2 of 3 from the foul line. 4 points on the night. Admirals with 5 turnovers in this third quarter. Everett. Not sure what happened there. Did he not shoot in 10 seconds, or did he step over the line? Whatever the case, there will be apparently no free throw attempt. Farragut gets the basketball. Here comes a double on Brabson in rear court, and he throws it away in front court as Farragut with its 6th turnover of the quarter, but William Blount can't stand prosperity, and they're a bit hurried bringing it in front court. The ball is thrown away in their front right corner. So the Admirals catch a break. Brabson comes out of the game. Brandon Cuevas enters the lineup. Governors turning up the defensive intensity here late in the third quarter as Dallas Carball trying to get into Isaiah Smith. It's nearly stolen away, but Smith grabs it back, but was off balance and walks. Admirals barely avoided the turnover initially as William Blount contesting the inbound, but then Smith found himself off balance and just could not get rid of the ball quickly enough to avoid taking steps. Inbound feed to Gibson, left baseline jumper, short Carball, good rebound for Farragut. Carball bringing it up, now loops it back to Ryan Neal. 1:30 to play third quarter, Admirals by 12 as Neal into front court for Farragut, gives to Cuevas left side. Skip pass out top right to Isaiah Smith. Carball, right side to Arnold. Arnold gives to Smith out high. Smith down the right side of the lane to Arnold on the right wing. Out high between the circles to Ryan Neal. Neal left side Cuevas. Cuevas three-pointer, good. Brandon Cuevas with the three-pointer. And the Admirals much needed basket. Here's William Blount quickly in front court. Gibson all the way to the basket. Pulled up and then reversed under the bucket but missed from in close. Farragut's Ryan Neal with the rebound, and then everybody kind of ran off and left him, and Neal has to ricochet the ball off of William Blount out of bounds. Gibson made a nice move under the basket but just did not finish. He checks out of the game. William Blount's, I think, Williamson returning to the floor. Maybe it's Evan Maiden. I guess it's Maiden that just checked in. Farragut with the ball in rear court. They loop it into Smith. Here comes the double on him. Gives off to Neal. Neal across the timeline to the free throw line. Gives to Smith on the right wing. Smith driving baseline. Off to Carbaugh in the paint. Carbaugh has it knocked away, and William Blount. We're going to have a held ball. Governors nearly with a clean steal. Farragut reaches back in, the officials say, and tie them up. And so Farragut keeps it on the alternate possession. Neal into Carbaugh, ball knocked away. Cuevas saves it on the perimeter, gives to Neal. Neal driving baseline behind his back to Carbaugh, and it's knocked away, and William Blount comes up with it. That's Farragut's 8th turnover of the third quarter. Governors in front court. Zappa exchanging it as Maiden takes it right side. Williamson now will shoot from 16 and hits. Williamson's got 9, and the Governors trail by 13, 45-32, and in rear court, Smith has it knocked away, out of bounds, and it's William Blount's basketball. Turnover number 9 of the quarter. Inbound feed, Maiden driving baseline, lost it. Carbaugh comes up with it, and so a chance at the end of the third for William Blount to cut into Farragut's 13-point lead. But William Blount turns it over, and the Admirals, who turned it over themselves 9 times in the third quarter, somehow still lead by 13, 45-32 after leading by 14 at halftime. So we'll head to the fourth with Farragut up 45-32. Back in 1 minute with more as you listen to Farragut High School Hoops, presented by Pilot Food Marts on 105.3 WFIV.
Hey, Rick Terry here with Rick Terry Jewelry Designs. We've gotten so many calls. Are you open? Are you doing jewelry work? And the answer is yes. Only a few small changes. Repair times are a little longer. Jewelry design consultations are done by appointment, but the same great service you've always expected is what you'll get. And in our brand new, totally redesigned jewelry store. It's spacious, clean, and safe. If you haven't been in, you've got to come see. Rick Terry Jewelry Designs, we want to be your jeweler.
We're all paying attention to social distancing and cleanliness these days, and your nearby Pilot Food Mart has got you covered. Every Pilot has a sanitation station. You'll find masks and hand sanitizer to help keep you and your family safe. While you're there, get your Pilot My Rewards card. It's good for 3 cents a gallon off Pilot gas and in-store specials. Your neighborhood Pilot Food Mart. We're right on your way.
First possession of the fourth quarter belongs to William Blount, and Ryan Neal is called for a blocking foul, his second. It's the team 5th. William Blount has only 1 foul in this second half. Start of the fourth quarter, and the Admirals leading 45-32 as Lingenfelter comes out high, takes the handoff, drops it off right side to Gibson. Gibson working against Neal to the baseline. Brabson slides over to help. Back on the perimeter, or actually into the corner to England. They swing it around the perimeter, right to left to Cooper. Cooper goes down low to Gibson. Here comes the double on Gibson, and Coach Wendell urgently asking for the timeout, got the officials' attention, and William Blount using a full timeout with 7:29 to play, and the Admirals leading 45-32. Saying as the third quarter was winding down, or we were going to commercial break, somehow after leading by 14 at halftime, William Blount only cut 1 point off that Farragut lead, despite the fact that the Admirals, I had with nine third quarter turnovers. And so if you're an Admiral supporter, kind of feel fortunate that you still got that double-digit lead here in the fourth on a night when you're playing without Dylan Atwell and without Carter Mayfield. Atwell is on the bench in street clothes. Mayfield nowhere to be seen. Makes one wonder about contact tracing or something COVID related. William Blount with the ball coming out of the timeout, working in the paint. England against Arnold. Got the shot to go. Turnaround jumper in the lane is good by Jake England. He's got 7, and now William Blount nearly had a steal. Good hustle by the Governors, but Cooper trying to save the ball in after having stepped in front of that pass, bounced it on the baseline. So Farragut tries again. Carbaugh into Neal. Here's the double on Neal at midcourt to Carbaugh. Now Farragut's got the numbers, but they're going to pull it back. Cuevas to Neal, set up the half-court offense. Farragut leading by 11, 45-34. William Blount on the board first here in the fourth quarter. Brabson all the way to the baseline. Tough shot with the left hand. Won't go. And it's going to be William Blount with a rebound. Governors in front court. Clemmer threw it away. Looking for Gibson in the corner and just wide of the mark. Carbaugh into Neal. Quickly back to Carbaugh as they doubled Ryan. Now Carbaugh loops it back to Ryan Neal. He'll be guarded full court by Jake England. Neal across the timeline with 6:33 to play. Carbaugh, high screen. Neal now at the free throw line off Carbaugh's screen. Pulls up and hits from 15. Ryan Neal's got 17. William Blount's Gibson in front court, guarded by Brabson. Bounces it inside to Clemmer. Arnold there defensively. Clemmer's shot too strong off the back of the rim. Rebounded away by Carbaugh. Ahead to Neal. Neal in front court. Off to Carbaugh. Right back to Ryan. Ryan Neal running the show at the point. It's the Admirals lead by 13, 47-34. Neal gets around Gibson, but then here comes the double on Neal on the baseline to Cuevas. Right back to Neal. Into the corner. Cuevas, three-pointer. Good. Cuevas, good look. And he buries it, his second 3 of the ball game, and the Admirals lead 50-34. Lingenfelter to Clemmer on the right baseline, guarded by Arnold. Back to Lingenfelter on the wing. Head fakes a 3. Gives off to England. England driving the lane. Scores on the runner. Jake England now with 9 points. Both of William Blount's fourth quarter baskets belong to the Governor Senior. In rear court, Lingenfelter with a steal. Throws one up off the glass. It's good and was fouled. Lingenfelter with the steal, the bucket, and the damage. That being an and one opportunity. Neal with his third foul. Farragut's 6th. William Blount's going to be in the bonus the rest of the game. But this is Lingenfelter looking to complete a 3-point play. He cannot. Rebounded away by Farragut's Carbaugh. Given to Brabson. Brabson into front court. Off Carbaugh's screen, gives to Cuevas, right side. Brandon goes to the ground, and we got a held ball. An even 5 minutes to play. Lingenfelter gets a breather. He'll be replaced by Jed Zopa. Farragut's inbound, tracked down deep in rear court by Ryan Neal. Farragut leading by 12 as Neal in front court. Pass intended for Cuevas in the corner, and it's wide of the mark. And Farragut with another turnover. William Blount trailing by 12 with the ball. It's Caden Williamson. Williamson down the left side of the lane, gives to Maiden in the corner for a 3. No good. Carbaugh goes and gets the rebound. Dallas has got to be in double figures tonight in rebounds. Off to Brabson. Brabson into front court. Picks up his dribbles, going to need some help. Gives to Ryan Neal. .420 to play. Admirals by 12 as Neal in the paint to Carbaugh. Makes the extra pass to Arnold. Arnold surrounded by Governors. Fouled on a shot attempt. Took Lucas a minute to kind of get set for a shot. William Blount converged, but fouled. I think Coach Higgins would like to see Dallas just go ahead and take the shot. Hard to fault him for making the extra pass, though, but it is Arnold shooting a pair of free throws first of which is up and good by the Farragut senior. Smith enters the lineup for Ryan Neal. Second toss, no good by Arnold. So Farragut leads by 13. William Blount in front court in a hurry. Williamson down the left side of the lane, scoops it up with the right hand and scores. Williamson's got 11. And it's an 11-point game midway through our fourth quarter. Brabson in rear court, ahead to Smith, double teamed in front court, uses his dribble, bounces to Brabson. Brabson pushed and fouled. Foul is on Riley Everett. It'll be his second and the team third. Lucas Arnold out of the game. Jack Carasso back in with 4 fouls. Carbaugh inbounds to Brabson. Brabson across the timeline. And trailing on the play, Williamson picks up a foul, his second, and the team fourth. Farragut leading 51-40 with 3:49 to play. Inbound feed at the scorer's table comes into Brabson in rear court. He's double teamed, gives to Cuevas. Cuevas ahead to Carbaugh, and Carbaugh is fouled. And that foul is on Riley Everett, his third. He's the first Governor to pick up a third foul, seemingly inconsequential at this stage in the game. Inbound feed comes to Brabson. He brings it across the timeline, and a blocking foul is called on Caden Williamson. And now Williamson and Brabson a little testy with one another. So that's the team's 6th foul. So now both teams are in the bonus the rest of the way. Farragut inbounds to Brabson, gives to Cuevas. Back right it comes to Smith. Here comes William Blount with a double team on Smith. Out high to Brabson. Brabson, little pick and roll action with Carbaugh. And it's going to be a turnover as William Blount comes up with the basketball. Into front court goes Everett, and he misses on the drive to the bucket. Carbaugh with the rebound, hands it off to Brabson. Brabson into the lane and scores on the drive to the basket. Kind of threw it up over his head with the right hand. It goes for Elisha. He's got 4, and Farragut leads by 13 with 3 minutes to play. William Blount looking inside, and Everett can't get there. Got a fingertip on the ball, nothing more. Glances off that fingertip out of bounds over the baseline where it belongs to the Admirals. Farragut subbing Ryan Neal back into the game. So Carbaugh will inbound. And look in, it comes into Brabson. Brabson to Carbaugh, Carbaugh to Neal, Neal in front court. William Blount back as Neal now is double teamed. Gives to Carasso, mishandled the pass on the near sideline. Lost it out of bounds. Farragut with its 21st turnover of the night. William Blount quickly ahead in front court. It comes to Cooper. Cooper driving into the lane, puts one up off the glass. No good. Rebound tipped around, comes right back to Cooper on a deflection. He lays it up and in, his first basket of the night. And the lead is 11, 53-42, 2.5 minutes to play. Farragut's got the numbers as Carbaugh gets it ahead to Carasso. Carasso strong to the basket, scores. Jack with his first basket. Farragut by 13. William Blount back the other way with 2:20 to play. Into the lane goes England. England pulls up left side, off the back of the iron, no good. Another rebound by Carbaugh, triple teamed, gets it out to Brabson, ahead to Isaiah Smith. Smith driving for the layup that is good. Smith's got 13, and Farragut leads by 15 with 2 minutes to play. Lingenfelter pulls up, right side, mid-range jumper, off the mark. Smith with it, and then the ball's knocked away from Smith out of bounds. It'll be Farragut's ball. .153 to go as Carbaugh gets it into Neal, right back to Carbaugh, ahead to Brabson. Brabson across the timeline to Carasso on the left wing. Carasso, one dribble, picks it up, gives back to the trailing Carbaugh. Now the Admirals can maybe use some clock. Carbaugh takes a pass from Neal at the free throw line, moves straight to the basket with only Gibson between he and the bucket, and Carbaugh will score over Gibson. Carbaugh's got 16, and Farragut leads by 17. Gibson off on the right side to Cooper. Three-pointer for Cooper is good. Senior Marshall Cooper hits his first from long range tonight. And with 1:24 to play, we've got a full timeout being used by Coach Wendell. I believe William Blount's got one timeout remaining. 1:24 to go, and Farragut leading 59-45. Let's get a 30-second break, and we will return with more on the other side as you listen to Farragut High School basketball presented by Pilot Food Marts on 105.3 WFIV.
Hi, this is Dave from VG's Bakery. Circumstances have forced us to change the way we do business, but nothing will change the pride and love we have for baking the finest baked goods. Go to vgsbakery.com to check out our curbside menu we offer Tuesday through Friday weekly. And our cake department is ready to create your beautiful and delicious special occasion cakes. Pastries, cookies, bread, and desserts, all made by hands that care. VG's Bakery, handcrafted baked goods. Oh yeah.
Eric Gerhardt back with you at Farragut's Lynn Sexton Gymnasium, Dusty Street, in our WFIV studios. Behind the camera, if you're watching at the Booster Club's live stream page or YouTube channel, Brandon Campbell providing that video. Justin Beaver making sure that YouTube connection is there as the Admirals inbounding with 1:24 to play, leading 59-45. Brabson against some pressure in rear court, trying to dribble through three defenders and is fouled. Bailed out maybe with a foul. You'd like to beat the press with the pass. And so Farragut will shoot 1 and 1 with 1:15 to play. Both teams are in the bonus. Possession arrow is to William Blount. And the Admirals, despite a slew of turnovers in the second half, have continued to maintain a double-digit lead. Brabson with a free throw, no good. Rebounded away by William Blount. Governors in front court, trailing by 14. Gibson, runner, right side with a right hand, no good, too strong. Tipped out on the backside of the play, out of bounds, apparently touched last by, I think it's Farragut's basketball. Yeah, Farragut's slow to realize that it's their ball. Admirals will get it. Carbaugh inbounds to Ryan Neal. Neal to Carbaugh. Carbaugh in rear court. Off to Neal. Neal ahead to Smith. Smith needs to get it across the timeline. Does so to Neal. Neal down low to Carbaugh. Carbaugh, actually going to say Neal with a charge. As he released the pass to Carbaugh, Lingenfelter took a charge. Neal picks up his fourth foul, and it's Farragut's 22nd turnover of the night. 50 seconds to play. William Blount rolls the ball in. Lingenfelter picks it up, sprints into front court, gives off to Cooper for a three on the left side. No good. Jack Carasso, good rebound. Looked like he was clobbered by Klimmer. And reaching in and picking up a foul is going to be William Blount's Gibson. We'll walk to the other end for Carasso to shoot the bonus. Farragut leading by 14, 41.4 seconds to play as senior Jack Carasso will attempt his first free throw of the night. It is good. Bonus toss coming for Jack. And it is good. Carasso hits both ends of a 1-and-1. And William Blount quickly in front court as Gibson puts one up from 17. No good. It's going to be Klimmer with a rebound. His shot may have been blocked by Smith or Carasso. Coming up with it is Brabson. Farragut into front court, leading 61-45. Carbaugh's open underneath the bucket. Farragut gets it ahead to him. And Carbaugh with the basket. He's got 18 as the Admirals lead by 18, 63-45. And I think Coach Wendell may have been given a technical. Or maybe not. I don't understand what that indication. I don't know what that indication was exactly, but William Blount's got the ball, 16 seconds to go, and Smith with a steal. Admirals take it away inside as it's Carbaugh taking a pass at midcourt. Ball's going to be knocked away from him. William Blount takes it right back. Driving into front court for the Governors goes Cooper all the way to the basket. Can't hit. Comes out to Gibson. His shot in the lane, no good. Horn sounds, and Farragut with the victory tonight. It wasn't always a thing of beauty in the second half, but the Admirals got the win 63-45 as Farragut now 6-4 in district play, 8-8 overall. William Blount drops to 9-12 overall. The Governors 4-6 in district play. But I had Farragut with 23 turnovers total on the night, and 15 of those came after halftime. Fortunately, it didn't cost them. William Blount with 14 turnovers this evening by my count. Farragut led 17-5 at the end of the first quarter, up 31-17 at halftime. Farragut leading 45-32 after 3, and an 18-13 fourth quarter advantage as Farragut wins 63-45. Looking at the individual scoring for William Blount, Cole Gibson had 4 points. Caden Williamson had 11. Included in his total was a 3. Marshall Cooper with a 3-pointer. He was 0 of 2 from the line and tallied 5 points. Caleb Lingenfelter, 0 of 1 from the line, 1 3-pointer, 7 points tonight for Lingenfelter. Trey Clemmer, 4 of 4 from the line, 4 points. Matthew Clemmer, 1 of 2 from the line, 1 point. Jake England, 4 of 4 from the line, 9 points tonight for England. And Riley Everett, the only other Governor there to score, 2 of 3 from the line, 4 points tonight for Everett. And so 3 3-pointers and 13, 14, 16 free throws tonight attempted by William Blount. And I believe they knocked down 11. I trust my quick math, that looks right. As for Farragut, Elisha Brabson, 0 of 1 from the line, 4 points tonight for Elisha. Brandon Cuevas, a couple of big threes in the second half for the Admirals as he had 6 points. Ryan Neal, 3 3-pointers tonight. He leads Farragut, actually one shy of leading Farragut or matching Farragut's high scores. Neal had 17 points. Isaiah Smith, 1 3-pointer, 2 of 2 from the line. He had 13. Lucas Arnold, 1 of 2 from the line, 1 point. Dallas Carball was Farragut's leading scorer. He had 18. Jack Carasso, 2 of 2 from the line, 4 points tonight for Jack. And so the Admirals shot 7 free throws and knocked down 5 of those, and also had 6 3-pointers tonight. Neal hitting up 3 of those, Cuevas a pair, and again Isaiah Smith 1. Pleased to be joined now by Farragut head coach John Higgins. And Coach, it may not have always been pretty there in the second half, but you maintained a double-digit lead and really good defense there at the outset. I mean, limiting William Blount to just 5 points, jumped on him early, and that was kind of what you guys did over at William Blount back in early January. Got the lead, hit the free throws in the fourth quarter. Those were big keys in winning that the game that night. And tonight, again, nice strong start for your team, up 17-2 and then 17-5 at the quarter break.
Yeah, it was a good defensive effort tonight, and you know that's what I challenged them in the locker room before the game yesterday at practice, to ensure that our defense was at a level that would help us win a game when we're shorthanded. So, you know, that was very good to see. I played the guys a lot of minutes tonight, and it was good to see them be able to at least hold it together there for a little bit, you know, defensively. As they got tired, obviously you're going to get some mistakes, but, you know, that's to be expected when you're tired. So, you know, overall, very pleased with the effort.
Yeah, and you mentioned being shorthanded. So Dylan Atwell in street clothes on the bench. You don't see Carter down there. And so you're having to go without those two. Obviously, you say Ryan Neal had to pick up a lot of extra minutes. Isaiah Smith, too. The job those guys did.
You know, it's one of those things where we talk about all the time, the next man up mentality. And, you know, we've got 2 of our main contributors out, 2 of our main ball handlers out. Ryan was under great duress tonight, having to run the offense, take care of the basketball, and then play his normally good defense. So I thought he handled the challenge extremely well tonight, which was a pleasure to see. I thought Isaiah did some really good things in a lot of minutes tonight. You know, Isaiah played a lot of minutes tonight. Elisha played a lot of minutes tonight and had to handle the ball some. So that was also good to see. And so in games like this where you're missing Dylan and Carter, 2 of our main ball handlers, you're giving Elisha opportunity to handle the ball against some good pressure. That's only going to help us as we move down the stretch, right? Different teams pressure a lot. We need more than just one ball handler, and that was good to see.
Carball, 18 points, another good job on the boards for you. And, you know, he's to be just a sophomore, you think about the pressure that was brought there in the second half. There was a little bit of calm anytime the ball went into the hands of Dallas. You know, he makes good decisions with the ball.
You know, I said this a couple weeks ago. He's going to be a really fine player, you know, as long as he continued to work extremely hard in practice, which is what he's been doing. And, you know, when he catches it, and I said this a couple weeks ago also, he doesn't try and do too much. You know, he never gets out of his comfort zone. He never puts himself in positions that he's uncomfortable in. And you can see it on the floor. Like, he knows he's strong going to his left, so he tries to make sure he can get to his left. Like, he's not trying to go crossover behind the back, you know, between the leg moves. He keeps it simple.
Right.
You know, my high school coach always had that, you know, KISS, you know, keep it simple, stupid. So, you know, he's one of these guys that just goes out there and keeps it simple, makes the plays that need to be made. And I'll tell you one thing, he is a fantastic rebounder.
Yeah, he's got a nose for it.
He's a fantastic rebounder. So, you know, as long as he can continue to improve each game, which he has been, you know, I'm very excited about what the future holds for Dallas.
He may have a black and blue tailbone tomorrow, but did a nice job tonight on the boards, and again was Farragut's leading scorer with 18 points as the Admirals shorthanded tonight. And, you know, one of the other things, too, that jumped out at me, especially early in the game, set the tone for really the rest of the game. I think it probably held true throughout most of the game, but shot selection seemed pretty good tonight, you know. I don't think you shot your first three until Isaiah maybe hit one relatively late in the first quarter, but I think you already had 10, 12 points on the board before the first three was attempted.
Well, we try, and for the last few weeks we've been talking about patience offensively, and you can see, you know, we watched our West film in great detail, and when we had opportunities to run our offense, like sit down and be patient and run our offense, good things happened. You know, we struggled in the fourth quarter, and the only points we scored in the fourth quarter came out of running our offense. Everything else, we were trying to make plays in transition, make plays, you know, doing things we shouldn't be doing, and we struggled like that. We struggled like that tonight. William Blount put up the pressure when we got up 17-18, and we started rushing, you know, doing things we are uncharacteristic things that we shouldn't be doing, and it shows. But when we settle down and we run our offense and we have patience and we run it through a couple times, which is what you're supposed to do on offense, and guys are being patient, guys are passing up good shots to get great shots. I mean, we had a lot of good looks tonight, a lot of good opportunities, and we still missed some. We missed some opportunities to get even better shots. But those things come. As long as you can continue to have patience and do it like that every time, you'll start seeing those plays that need to be made. Ooh, a kick here, a driving kick here, ooh, a driving dish here, ooh, I can go all the way here. They're learning. Yeah. They're learning that aspect of it. It's really helping us as we grow and get better offensively, and, you know, I think we'll be really good moving forward.
Well, moving forward, next up, Bearden.
Yes.
Friday night. Always a stiff challenge to go over to Bearden's place and play. And the Bulldogs, you know, you guys were right there with them. Inside a minute, a chance, I think, to take the lead. You had the ball in possession and had a turnover last time.
Yeah.
Certainly, I would think your team draws confidence from the way that they competed in that previous game with the Bulldogs.
I think that we are, you know, we understand that we have an excellent chance to go over there and win, right? But it's going to take a very good effort from all of us. Coaches down to the players, to go out there and really put our best foot forward and really give everything that we have. Because you can't go over there and have spurts like we had tonight where it just looked like we were just going through the motions. Right? You can't do that over there against a team like Bearden. So we've been stressing in practice here of late, you know, practice like a champion, practice at a level that allows you to go over there and win games at Bearden. And so, you know, we're going to do that again tomorrow. We're going to do it again Thursday, and we're going to go out there Friday and give it our best shot.
Well, Coach, we look forward to it. It's always fun when Farragut and Bearden get together, and a lot of fun tonight. Just whenever you get a win, right? And a nice win tonight, 63-45 over the Governors as Farragut improves to 6-4 in the district, 8-8 overall. Congratulations on that. Appreciate you coming up and chatting.